Hello, I am doing my first reading vlog. The problem is with me doing reading vlogs is that I take ages to read a book. I'm a really slow reader. It takes me probably about a week to read a book. So if I'm going to do a reading vlog, it's going to take ages to get a few books in, but I'm going to give it a go, give it a try. And then I have literally just finished the book this morning, so I thought I'd start off talking about that. I finished the Hollow Places this morning. This was, well, it was in my 5-star predictions list, but I made that list about a year ago, and the only reason I put this in my 5-star prediction is because I love T. Kingfisher's books. I love her writing. However, I don't think I read or looked into what this is about, because it's a portal fantasy into different dimensions, which I really do not like those stories. And I think if T. Kingfisher didn't write this book, I probably would have DNF'd it. However, I did like it, and I think the thing that saved it was her writing and her sense of humour. I would say I felt quite indifferent about the characters. I didn't really like them, and if I liked them more, I would have liked the story even more. So I'll tell you what it's about a bit. So we're following Cara, who just gets at the start of the book, she is getting a divorce from her husband. So she needs to, he's selling the house, so she needs to move away. And her uncle calls her up, inviting her to come and live at his museum. He has a museum of oddities. It's called the Wonder Museum, and it's got all like taxidermy animals all around it. And then one day she's working there and there's a hole in the wall. She goes through the hole in the wall and there's all these bunkers and islands. She goes into like this world that has loads of doors to like different dimensions, but it's really dangerous there, so they've got to try and find a way to block up the hole. Considering I really don't like portal fantasies, I think T. Kingfisher did a really good job of it, and I actually enjoyed my time. I really liked the setting of the museum. I thought that was really interesting, but I need to put this in core pile, so when I've done that I'll come back to you with my rating for this soon. And then the next book I'm reading, I want to continue a series because I've not continued one for a while, so I need to do that. And then I'm going to be reading Temple of the Winds by Terry Goodkind. I'm going to be starting this really soon, and I'm excited to get back into this. I'll need to do a refresher on the last book because I read it quite a few months ago. But once I get started into this, I'll let you know what it's about. Different day, same spot. It's now Saturday, and I put House of Hollow through core pile, and that came out at a 3.5 stars, which is what I was feeling it was going to be, which I feel good about. Like I said, I enjoyed it for what it was, but I don't like portal dimensional fantasies. I started this today, well, I started it a bit yesterday. I am only 50 pages in though. I was reading it on my lunch break at work, so that's why I got the 50 pages in. I tend to actually read more when I'm at work on my lunch break and stuff, because I don't have the stuff at home to like distract me. When I'm at home I find that there's other stuff that I can be doing, like crocheting and stuff like that. I finished work a bit early today, so I was going to spend an hour reading now, but I've just been invited out for an Indian, so I'm going to do that instead. But hopefully I can read some more on my lunch break tomorrow. So as you can see, this is probably going to take me a very long while to get through. We'll just keep this vlog going and see how it goes. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh, I don't know if I even told you what this was about. In case I didn't, this is about Richard Cypher, and it's basically following like the chosen one trope. It's just like an ordinary woodsman, but he found out that he is the Seeker of Truth, which basically he is the keeper of the Sword of Truth, and he has magic capabilities, and sort of he has to fight the Dark Lord and such. You know how it goes, typical fantasy storyline, which I can read over and over again. I love old epic fantasies like this. I love the covers of the old fantasy books as well. Yeah, that's basically it. This is the 4th book though, so I can't really say much about this one, but I'm 50 pages in and I think I am liking it better than the previous 2, or the previous one, because that one felt very much like a filler book to get from like the start of the series to like the middle. That one I actually had to go to the audiobook to get through it, because I still really enjoyed it, but it was dragging on a bit. But this one, it's not took me long to get into it, and I'm liking the way this is going so far. So I'm not sure if I'll pop in for an update tomorrow, but I will definitely the next day. So I'll see you at some point soon. Down to the allotment today. There's James over there doing some digging. I'm sorry if it's quite windy. We've come down because it's a really sunny day, still a bit chilly. Yeah, it's a lovely day. I'm just sat here reading some more of this. I'm trying to be quiet as well because there's actually a lot of people around me and I'm just talking into my phone about what book I'm reading. Yeah, I just finished making this little crochet dinosaur, so now I'm going to get on to reading. I do make crochet vlogs on my Excalibur Crafts YouTube channel as well, but I'll link that below if anyone's interested. I also wanted to say as well, I think I'm going to pause this vlog here until next Monday, because we're actually going Hay-on-Wye, which is the UK's first book town, so I thought that'd be nice to vlog. So I think from today, I'm probably not going to come back into this vlog until next Monday when I go to there. Did really want to get that into the vlog, so excited for that. So I know I said I wouldn't update you until I was at Hay-on-Wye, but I've actually made some good progress in this book. I'm just under halfway through. I'm on page 230, so I thought I'd better give an update before I forget what's happened. So I am really enjoying this one a lot more than the last one. So I went back and looked at my ratings, and I gave the first one 5 stars, the second one 5 stars as well, and then the third one I think that was a 3 or 3.5, and then I'm really enjoying this one as well. And looking back, I think the reason I didn't like the last one as much was because it was a lot about building armies and recruiting armies from the other cities to join their army so they can take the big army down. So the story is quite military based, which I don't like. Military fantasies, I like political fantasies, but not army military kind of ones. And then this one still got the same antagonist enemy, but it's gone back to being, instead of it being about armies, we're with just Richard and Callan and how they're gonna deal with the bad guy. This started out really good. I'm getting through it faster than I thought I would. What I will say about these books, in every single one of them so far there's been some weird things happening and I don't know if it's necessary. Some really strange stuff which I can't really say on here what I mean, but if you've read these you'll know what I mean. Yeah, so it's just introduced a murder mystery into here, which is a new thing. that I've not seen in this series before, which I'm really looking forward to finding out more about that, because it was only like one chapter and now they're sort of looking into that, which you can tell the author is introducing certain characters in a way where you're gonna suspect them of being the murderer. So we've had 2 characters come in since that. There's like hints to make you think that they're the murderer. And then we've just got I don't want to say what the issue is, but there've just been an issue in, I forgot what the city's called, but Richard has come across an issue in his city which could either get a lot bigger or it can stay quite contained. So we've got I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome in that. Richard and Callan keep meaning to get married, but every time they're trying to go and get married, a problem comes up that they're having to sort out. And this one's basically Richard coming fully to power, like he's newly in charge, he's not used to this, and this is the first book where he's at his city and everyone's looking up to him to know what to do next, and he's quite inexperienced in all this. So I'm guessing as we get on into the series, because there's quite a lot, that we're going to see his character grow more and get more experienced in this. I might give you one more update, or I might just update you when I've finished, but we'll see how it goes. Willow. Hello. Oh. We're going to Hay on Wye, the world's first book town. So we're here in Hay on Wye. We've been here for like maybe about 3-4 hours because we got here at 3. We did go round a few bookshops. I think I went in 3 and I did buy a book from every bookshop that I went into already.
Sorry.
What even was that? Yes, so I bought 2 used and then 1 new one. So I'll show you those and then I'll do like a little tour around the cottage we've got. So the first 2 I got were in 2 different shops. My boyfriend actually saw them and showed me because he knows that I read from this author. Genesis of Shannara Book 2, The Elves of Sintra, which is, I'm going through all the Shannara books. I think I've read 2 series or maybe 3, 2 or 3 series, I think 3. I don't have them all, so this is, I think it's the next one after the next trilogy or series that I've got to read in this world. And then another one called Strachan, High Druid of Shannara Book 3 by Terry Brooks also. So I've read the first Shannara trilogy and I really enjoyed the other Terry Brooks books, so I can't wait to get to that one too. And then I went into North Hay Books, which I follow on TikTok, so I see all the books that they get in, and I thought I'd get one brand new hardback from there, and I got a Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson, which is a 2025 release, and I keep seeing it everywhere. I'm not sure if I was a bit hesitant to get it because it's set in the 1920s, which is not really like the time period that I like to read from, but It's got dragons in it, and they're learning about dragon languages, so that sounds interesting. Now I'll show you about the cottage. So we have a nice little living room here. This is the map for the booksellers. We have these nice, like, old wooden window shutters, which are really nice. And we go up these nice wooden stairs here. There's some books there to read. Got the bathroom in there, and then this is the master bedroom. Got this nice stone wall. Look at that windowsill, it's like stone, and it's all like wooden here. We've got the bed, we've got some towels and the wardrobe, and then we've got this window. Oh yeah, and there's another little bedroom in here, which is nice. Oh, there's some books up there I didn't see before. Let's go look. Anne Bronte. Nothing that I've read. And then here we've got the kitchen, which is quite nice. I was just doing some washing up. Don't mind the pizzas because we just had pizza. But the house is really small, but like it's the perfect size for just me and James. And then this comes out to be a table, which is cool. So it's the end of day 2 in Hay-on-Wye, and today we spent all day going around all the bookshops. We started off in Richard Booth's bookshop, and then we went to Addyman's Books and Murder and Mayhem, and then I can't remember what the rest are called, but I got 3 more books and 2 bags. I'll show you the bags first. But I got this one from Addyman's Books. I also got this one. It says, may contain books, Hay-on-Wye. In Richard Booth's bookshop, I got this signed copy of Service Model. Yeah, there's the signed. Oh, there's a rip in this cover. I just noticed a rip in this cover, which is not great. Yeah, I know this is about like a service robot. There's a fault that caused him to murder his owner, so that sounds interesting. And then I got this little bookmark, and I got Haunted by Chuck. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the author of Fight Club. And I've never seen this before. It's a collection of short stories. It says the most horrifyingly hilarious, mind-blowing, stomach-churning tales you'll ever encounter. So yeah, and I really like the cover, it's really cool. But I bought those 2 books and it come to £31.99, but I didn't realise until like an hour or so later when I like checked my bank account that they charged me £319.99. So that actually must have added like an extra 9 on the end. And I like went back to the shop because I was like, why has all this money gone out for? And I realised it must be that. Which I had to get this. I had to get £288 refunded, which is crazy. It's not gone back in my bank yet, but hopefully it'll all be alright. Yeah, I had a bit of a shock today when that happened. I got this one from Addyman's Books. Something Wicked This Way Comes, because I am collecting all of these fantasy masterworks. I have a few already, I've read a couple of them. But I think what I'll do is I'll like get them all, and as I read them I'll just keep the ones that I like, I think. But yeah, this one was only £4.95, so that's quite cheap. They're the 3 I've got today. This is a map of all the bookshops. There's quite a lot. There's 27 bookshops on here. We didn't go to all of them, but I literally spent over an hour in Richard Booth's bookshop this morning. Yeah, so tomorrow we are going home. Oh yeah, we also went round Hay Castle, which was fun, and had lunch in the cafe there. And we found, this morning before breakfast, we went and found the Pebble Beach on the River Wye. It's been a very good day. We're going home tomorrow, so I think we have to be out of here by 10 AM. So I think what we're going to do is pack up, go and have breakfast, and we're just going to go home because it's like a 2.5 to 3 hour drive home. We'll see if we have enough time to finish another book in this vlog, but probably not. We'll probably just stick to the first one because I still haven't finished that yet. I've not done much reading here because we've been book shopping instead. So I'm back from Hay and Wye now, and I actually finished this book today. Yeah, I thought I'd end this vlog by giving some thoughts onto this. So I just put it through Pile, which is like a rating system on a spreadsheet where you put the information about the book in and you rate different stuff out of 10, like characters and atmosphere and enjoyment and stuff like that. So for Temple of the Winds, it come out at a 5-star for me, which is great. I said before that I gave book 1 and 2 5 stars also. It's gone back to how those books were. The thing is with this, we had so many different characters and so many different storylines. Like we had like one group doing something in a different city, another group of people doing something down there, another group of people trying to stop this bad situation happening, and another group of people trying to find another set of people. We'd get introduced to like a side plot or like some side characters doing something, and then we wouldn't come back to them for like over half the book. So I was getting a bit thinking like, have we forgot about them? Is there like some plot holes that I found that we've not come back to? But at the end of the book, it does like all come together and it all makes sense. You start getting like towards the end, you start getting like shorter chapters where we're flicking between the different people. Yeah, and then it all came together at the end where something happened that we've been waiting to happen for a long time. So it's hinted and set up the storyline for the next book. So yeah, it's made me more excited to jump into that one, and I'm hoping it's like this one, which I think it should be. So yeah, I finished that book. I do have clips of me picking out my next book out of the jar, but I think I'm going to start a my next vlog with that, and my next vlog might be like picking books out of my TBR jar, because I think that will be fun. And this vlog is already long enough as it is. I went back to Murder and Mayhem and picked up an Agatha Christie book from there. I will show you that. I need to record a book haul because I have lots of books that I need to pack away. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.